it's over with Erik. Oh, here we go, Erik. No homo. He's fucking sexy. Just check it. No homo. Hashtag no homo.
Thanks, John. Sounds so much like your mother, do you know? Hi everyone, I'm Erik. Before I get going, can I have like a big round of applause for John and my colleagues, please? Thank you. You've been very patient. Being the last man out, I'm sure you ladies will recognize it. How many ladies are in a relationship? Thank you. Well, you'll recognize it when I say, just give me a few minutes. I'll do my shit, and then I'll let you go. Okay? Right. As I said, I'm Erik. I'm Swedish. And I know when I say that, I'm already disappointing two groups in the audience. Because one is the heterosexual guys. Because you're all expecting some blonde girl with big tits. You got me instead. And the other group is the lesbians. Because you're all expecting some blonde girl with big tits. Yeah. Maybe it's not too easy to see from you people from there. You can say I'm sort of a bit tall, and which is not a problem. But I got sort of big feet, and ladies. I've heard sort of the rumors about guys with big feet, and I can sort of confirm those rumors to be true. It is bloody difficult to find shoes that fit. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Thank you. I work as a linguist. Sorry? Oh yeah. But you're black. Yeah. I think I'm getting out of there pretty fast. No, he runs faster than me too. Yes. Now that's racist. Anyway, I work as a linguist. Yeah. It's not sort of the line to get the girls wet. I'm sort of aware. But then when I say that, the next thing I mention is like the money I make. It doesn't work either. But it's like I've always enjoyed playing around with words and things. So like becoming a professional translator, which I am. For me, that was sort of taking the step from it was sort of turning a hobby into a profession. You know what I mean? And I'm very fortunate because I like it a lot. And it sort of places me in a very exclusive club in a way, because people who turn hobbies into professions are normally like professional athletes and professional musicians, gynecologists. So it's an exclusive gang in a way. Yeah. I got to in Sweden. I do a few gigs in English now and then, but mostly in Swedish. So I get practice my English a lot here in Vienna, and I'm getting sort of a bit cocky about it. Because every time I do it, I'm sort of imagining to myself, I could trick you all into believing I'm really British. But then I realised that'd be like ridiculous, really, because I'm far too handsome. No, it's really, if somebody's British, it's like, I'm not trying to offend you, it's just fact. And it's also, I think that's the reason why, like, Princess Diana was so special to the British people, because she was, like, British and pretty. And, really, honestly, she was, like, far above the average British person, right? And that's, like, even after the car accident, really. Oh, yes. That one hit you in the balls. Now, if you're thinking of doing stand-up comedy, and after a night like this, everyone is, right? The main risk in doing it is, like, you'll get a heckler. You know what a heckler is? Yeah, really annoying people, but you'll be very good. It really happened to me. I mean, I'm fucking great at doing this. But I stumbled upon it when I had a heckler a few weeks back. It was like a young girl, so pretty, and she couldn't shut up. And everything I said, everything I did, she was just criticizing. I was worthless. She could do a lot better. And even after I finished, I was trying to get away from her. She was following me around, like hitting me, and like telling me how worthless I was. That's really all you need to know about my sex life. So, I'm not gonna tell you anymore. Being a linguist, I'm sort of interested in languages and how they work and things like that. So, how many of you are learning German? Yeah, a few. And it's like in German, compared to English, you often have very long words for like very simple things. It's like a very stupid thing. It's always been like that. I'll give you a few examples. You got like a word like Oberkommerzialratsdirektor. Yeah. Sort of sexy in a strange way. It's sort of like financial CEO. But they need like half a page to write it out. That's a bit stupid. And then you have something like Ober Superintendent Clubobmann. Yeah, it's sort of like party secretary. And then you got like a word like Schlagermusik, which means shit. I like the way certain things also, every time I get to certain things are like the same. I like that. I like that, for instance, those old trams. You had like for decades, I love those old trams. I always take them. The wooden ones, I like them. I think in certain Austria, like, compared to Sweden, it's sort of like, I don't know, a few years behind, so to say, but it's catching up. So I thought we'd like celebrate a few things. I think Austria's making progress. Like for one thing, is like they have longer opening hours now than they used to do, which is really great. So I think that's worth a round of applause, actually. Give Austria a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Another thing is like they're catching on to like the internet age for real. Like the public hotspots and like the internet's like broadbands, whatever you call it, the Wi-Fi systems. I think that's very good. That's very good. I think that's worth a round of applause as well. Austria. I had one more thing. Oh yeah, they stopped persecuting Jews. Now a round of applause for that one. Oh, yeah, I think we got the Nazis here to the left. Yeah, that sort of tricked you a bit there. I don't know about guys in Austria. In Sweden, when guys go out, they often go out together. They're not like a wolf pack. Do you know that? Go out together? I don't know about you. In Sweden, it's like there's always been one guy in the gang for some reason making things more difficult for himself. Really, by going after women who's really not in his league, like supermodels. It's always been like that for me. I have a friend who's like that now. He likes to make things more difficult for himself. He likes married Muslim women. And it's like, I'll tell you like this, he's not the guy in our group who gets laid the most, but he is the fastest runner. My name is Erik, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for having me. Thanks so much for that. Over to you, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Erik! The reason